Hey guys, so I'm on day 2 now of juicing fast, and how I feel today, I have major headaches. I don't feel really good. I'm hungry, not like hungry, but I feel like the headaches are part of, like the effect of me like wanting to eat solids and wanting to obviously, intake the sugars or whatever that I was eating before. It's just my body's reaction to the detox of the juicing. I actually, I know I said I wasn't going to weigh myself every day, but I woke up this morning and I felt like my stomach was really like, I didn't feel bloated like I normally do. So, I decided to go ahead and weigh myself, and I was actually 226 this morning. That's like 4 or 5 pounds, in one day that I went down, and I thought it was pretty amazing, pretty incredible that I lost that much. I did use the bathroom yesterday twice. I've already been to the bathroom today twice as well. I peed a lot. I feel good, like my stomach and stuff, I don't feel bloated, but I do feel definitely the headaches is really, oh my God, I feel like the headache is making me feel like crap. And it's really hard. It's been kind of hard today, and to get my juice and stuff. And then another thing is that my husband is out of town, and before he left, he did the grocery shopping like I talked about, and I made him a list, and I didn't expect for me to use as much juice as I did, and I did. I've used a lot of the produce that he bought me, and so I'm pretty much like almost out of my greens. I have like half a bundle of spinach left. I'm out of my green leaf, my red leaf, and almost out of my spinach. And obviously, I didn't get kale. We didn't have kale at the store, so. And then I don't have carrots either. I mean, I could do juices with carrots as a base, and then, but yeah, so I'm out of greens, and I really want to have greens in all of my juices. I don't want to, I want to have more greens, obviously. So I tried to, we live fairly out far from town. The closest grocery store is about 45 minutes away, and I tried to inquire to see if, they have the shopping list thing where you basically go online, you do your shopping list, and they pick everything up for you, and then you basically just go pay for it and pick it up. Well, they don't do that at this grocery store. And the next option is to go all the way to the city, which is about the only store that I did find that does that. That's the closest, is about an hour and 25, an hour and 30 minutes away. And, as I explained before, I have little ones. I have 2 1.5-year-old boys and a 2.5-year-old girl, toddler, and she, they just, I can't do it by myself. Like, there's no way that I could go to the grocery store with the 3 of them. I mean, how I don't even know how I would even manage that. Well, we don't really go out a lot with the kids. I mean, we do, but it's always with my husband. So I'm really bummed about that, because he comes back tomorrow, late in the afternoon, like almost early evening. And I really don't want to stop, juicing. I really wanted to juice, but I just don't see that I just don't see how it's gonna happen, because I'm using up so much. I'm drinking so much juice. I'm hungry, so I'm like drinking a lot more than I've done before. Obviously, I'm recovering from 2 pregnancies, and You know, it's been 3 years since I've done this, so roughly 3 years. So you know, like, I'm really bummed out about that. I'm trying to figure out a way where I could possibly, you know, go to the store. I'm just thinking in my head, like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? So my husband's like, I don't want anything to happen while you're out, and we'll see. So if I don't get to do that, what I'll probably, if I don't get to finish, you know, my 10-day fast, which I will do it. But I'm thinking, you know, if I run out of produce, what I'll do is probably just eat fruits, and we have some fruits and stuff, so I'll probably just eat like lots of fruits, and we'll see, you know, we'll see. So anyway, I wanted to also talk about something that I mentioned yesterday. I mentioned that we were vegetarians, and I wanted to clarify that we do on very rare occasions eat meat. I feel like there's a label for everything, you know, there's a label for vegans and, you know, vegetarian, and, you know, whatever you call people who eat meat, and whatever, you know. I just feel like we're kind of not in, we don't fit in that box, because we do occasionally eat meat, very rare. I found that personally for me, like, I love meat. I love meat. I love the taste. I mean, I love chicken. I really love hamburgers, cheeseburgers. Cheese is like my guilty pleasure. I love cheese. So, you know, I just feel like when I do eat meat, the few times that I have eaten like a lot of meat throughout like a really close together, you know, like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, where we kind of went out and, you know, cheated or whatever you want to call it. I do feel like it makes me constipated. It makes me not go to the bathroom right. And then I start to feel like sore throats coming on. We haven't been sick I personally have not been sick since, let's see, I would say since 2012. Since I first started the first juice fast, and I changed the way food for me, you know, my view of food changed. I have not been sick. I used to get bronchitis twice a year, really bad. I mean, I probably had strep. I would be in bed for days, fevers, you know, just infections in my lung, just hacking up, you know, green stuff. I mean, just terrible, where I would have to go to the doctor, get steroids, antibiotics, and all this other stuff. And ever since I changed my diet, or the way that I eat foods, I really have noticed a huge improvement in my health as far as like getting sick. I do not get sick. Neither do my kids. They don't. We'll get like sinuses, you know, like where you get the runny nose and stuff, but it'll never turn into infections where it's like green. You know, when you have green snot, that's pretty much, you know, your body showing you that you have an infection. But we don't get sick. I mean, we really just don't. My husband, you know, he works in an office, and he has coworkers that are always sick, and not always, but, you know, they get sick occasionally, and they, you know, obviously interact with him at work and stuff, and he's around them, and he never gets sick either. Recently he was coming down with something, and he did, you know, kind of like confess, well, I feel like I haven't really been eating very well. I've just been so busy at work that I kind of just either don't eat, and when he does, he goes to Sprouts and gets the juices or whatever, and, you know, it's still not enough. He needs to eat, you know, a little bit better and remember to eat, but he just, you know, sometimes he gets so busy that he doesn't have time to eat. So, like, you know, going back to the whole eating meat thing, I really feel like for me, if I eat a lot of meat, it really shows, I really feel it I can feel myself like starting to fight something. But it never turns into me getting a cold or, you know, like none of that, you know. So that's a good thing. And I think that if I did start to eat meat like that on a regular basis, I would definitely feel it, and I would definitely start to get sick and stuff. I just know, I feel it, you know. Everybody knows their bodies, and for me, that's just how I feel. So I just wanted to make a clarification that we do on very rare occasions eat meat, and it's, you know, like, you know, in pasta or something. It's not like we go out and buy a steak or, you know, like I said, very rare occasions do we eat burgers and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if he buys it at Sprouts or if he gets it at Costco, but he got some veggie burgers and they were delicious. I mean, you know, I do the whole thing, like you know, we get the buns, and my husband, he gets everything organic. Everything has to be, you know, we spend a lot of money on groceries so that we can get the best for us. And I do the whole 9, and those burgers were delicious. I mean, seriously, if you just kind of like not think, oh, this isn't meat, you know, this isn't beef, you know, just get that out of your head and actually taste the veggie burger. It's actually really good. You know, it's very, very good. I have to find the brand. I think I have some in the freezer right now. I'll probably post something about it tomorrow. But those are really good. So I feel like whenever we kind of want to do like a cheat type meal, we always compromise. You know, we always try to do like something similar, but not the real thing. And like I said, the only times that we really do eat meat, like meat, is when we go out. And that's very rare because, you know, my husband works a lot and I'm home with the kids, and it's a big deal to go anywhere with the kids. So, so anyway, I just wanted to, you know, touch base on that. And then, you know, I know I said I wasn't going to weigh myself every day, and I just woke up today and I felt different. I looked down and I just like felt like, wait a minute, my stomach feels a little more flatter and I don't feel so bloated. So, I went to the bathroom and weighed myself, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Like 5 pounds or 4 or 5 pounds. I fluctuate between like 230, 231. So, I was really excited about that, and then I realized how much produce I've used, and I got really bummed about that. And I'm trying to figure out a way to go to the grocery store. I'm trying to figure out a way to not have to pause this juice fast, because I'm already feeling all the effects of the detox, you know, the headaches and all that comes with it. And, you know, the first time that I ever did it, on the third day was the third day was a lot better. But I would say like on the 4th day, it took about 3 days of like headaches and stuff like that. And then on the 4th day, I felt so much better. You know, like I didn't have the headaches. I got used to it. My, you know, going to the bathroom was okay. So definitely, if you're going to do the fast, you know, you want to make sure that there's always a bathroom around, because it really, I mean, it really cleans out your digestive tract. So, so anyway, that's today's update. You know, I feel, like I said, I feel a little like, you know, the headache and everything, but I feel okay. I feel good. The hunger pains are really starting to go away, you know. I still feel hungry, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, you know, like to where that, you know, that those hunger pains that you get when you're really hungry. I remember when I was pregnant, oh my God, they would make me throw up. It was that bad. If I did not eat, I would throw up. And I kind of feel like that sometimes now in comparison, but it's starting to, I'm starting to get kind of like, okay, you know, it's okay. I need to drink water. I need to, you know, drink my juice or whatever. So, anyway, Susie has already made a couple of videos, and, you know, like she said, we've known each other for a really long time. We've known each other since we were kids, since elementary school. And, we're both kind of like, you know, we've both been on this really roller coaster journey. We both, you know, before we had our kids, were, you know, doing this whole weight loss thing and being more healthy and all that. And then we kind of had this pause, this break for our kids, and then now we're trying to get back to it. So, you know, she does her thing a little different than I do. But you know, for everybody is different. Everybody has a different way of, you know, everybody know, like I said, you know your body. I know mine, and I know what works for me and what doesn't. But, so anyway, I'll end with that. I'm not going to show you the juices today because they're pretty much the same thing. And, hopefully I get to figure out a way of, getting some more groceries. If not, I'm going to have to, like I said, eat some solids. I'll keep it in the veggie and fruit, you know, vicinity, and I will, you know, keep you guys updated. So, peace.